Hi, good morning. Thank you, Attorney Alimurong. I thank you for that very kind introduction. I'll just proceed to the prepared text for today. So, to the corporate officers and board of directors of Affinity Capital Corporation and Affinity Global Multi-Asset Fund, AGMA Fund, namely Mr. Jose Bengzon III, Chairman of the Board, to Mr. Toots Cortez, President, and to Mr. Daniel Go, Vice Chairman of AGMA, and to the AGMA Fund
Wala.
independent directors,
Negative.
one of whom is Attorney Vic Alimurong, whom we fondly call Vina, to Mr. Alvin Serrado, the other independent director of AGMA, to Mr. Martin Enrile, President and CIO of BPI Investment Management, Inc., and to our friends and colleagues in the banking, investment, and mutual funds industry, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's an honor to be here today. It's a great pleasure for me to attend this virtual launch of what appears and promises to be a unique mutual fund. I wish, and I'm sure everybody else wishes, that we could have attended this launch physically and in person. However, with the COVID-19 situation, that obviously isn't possible. But the fact that we're still having this launch virtually, and very well done, I might add, attests to the adaptability and aptitude of the people behind Affinity Capital Corp and the AGMA Fund. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the AGMA Fund is quite unique. It is the first multi-asset mutual fund registered with us at the Philippine SEC. So in a way, this fund has already made history, being the first of its kind. But what makes this fund of yours even more unique is that you are the first mutual fund to formally register and launch during the community quarantine period amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, based on our records at the SEC, you are currently the only one to do so. And as such, you currently hold a very rare distinction of being the only fund brave enough and confident enough to launch in the Philippines during COVID-19. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is more than worthy of congratulations and celebration. The launch of this fund at this time is a testament to your foresight, your optimism, and your commitment to the Filipino people and the Philippine economy. Not many funds, in fact, not many businesses would proceed with a capital-intensive venture in the middle of a pandemic. Your courage in entering the mutual funds industry during these difficult times inspires confidence not only on the resilience of the fund itself and the industry, but also to the resilience of the country and its economy. And for that, I thank you for your trust and confidence in the Philippines. In fact, I hope that more funds, businesses, and investors will follow in the footsteps of Affinity Capital and the AGMA Fund. Now, it was suggested that I give some advice to Affinity Capital and the AGMA Fund. Well, as an SEC commissioner and thus a regulator, my most important piece of advice is pretty simple. Follow the rules, comply with the law, comply with our memorandum circulars. After all, the SEC, the commission, is not here to make life difficult, but to make sure there's a fair playing field in the industry. We help ensure that all the market participants comply with the law and that the investing public is protected and secure, thereby ensuring that the capital market and thus the economy is stable and growing. And as such, I advise you to work in partnership with us at the SEC. In my experience in government, it is usually partnership with government and the private sector that gives birth to the greatest successes. And I look forward to your mutual fund being one of those great successes. And with that, allow me to close by formally saying this. On behalf of the Securities and Exchange Commission, congratulations to Affinity Capital Corporation on the launch of the Affinity Multi-Global Asset Fund, the first of its kind in the market. I look forward to the launch of even more funds in the future and to your future success. Thank you all very much and good morning.